Alright, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Alex. And I got a brand new cell phone. So I got a new picture and sound and quality. So, alright, I'm gonna pick up where I left off from 24 hours ago. So I got back-to-back YouTube videos. And then it's take a break. Then I gotta go onto my sports channel. And then Friday I will actually go out to location and make a brand new video. One of them is gonna be anime. And then another one's going to be pertaining to a particular subject. Alright, now I made one for black men and black women of television, news, sports personalities. But, like my mother used to tell me, life's not that easy. Life's not that simple. If you make one for men and women, or if you make one just for men, then the next logical step is to make one for black women, because black women do watch all my YouTube videos 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And since I came from a black woman, you have to make a video that's for black women, because black women do watch my videos, and they are one of my strongest critics. They will tell me when I'm doing good, and they will tell me when I'm effing up. So even though I already made a video called for black men and black women, this one is just for black women only. So if you're not a black woman, you should not be watching this YouTube video. Because I already made one for both black men and black women, but I know how black women are. Black women sometimes want videos to be made just for them. Alright. Sex game, sexiest black women, and news, television, sports personality for black women only. No men on this particular video. Unless you're in the black women, you can watch, but it's for black women. So if a black woman find out you watching the videos made for them, don't look at me, because I get video requests, and when they drive by and they give me those looks like, are you gonna make the video for us, or do I have to hunt you down and tell you when you messing up? So I gotta make the videos. Alright, coming in at number 9 is Claudia Underridge. Sorry if I butchered her last name. She's like a new and upcoming news anchor. You know, she's been doing this for about 6 or 7 years, close to 10 years. Graduated from high school and college, got 2 college degrees in Bachelor's of Fine Arts or Fine Science, and she's an up-and-coming. You know, she's popped up on some television specials, she's gone out to do cover stories, and she can multitask. What makes her interesting is that she's good at doing the stories that nobody wants to do. You know, she's not afraid to get her hands dirty. She knows what she wants to accomplish. And she's got a bright future. She's going to be one of those news anchors or news journalists that you're going to see for the next 10 to 15, maybe 20 years. And she's going to be up there with the legends, with the greats one day. So she's someone I should, keep an eye on and watch out for. Coming in at number 8 is Isha Seday. Now, she's someone who came from the United Kingdom. She does British news television. The girl from number 9 is from Australia, because she does Australian news. But this one's from Britain. And she does have ties to the United States. She's gone back and forth on 2 different primetime television shows. Now, the one in Britain, you probably have never heard of it. It's like, we got Fox, we got NBC, NBCS. We have all the major network television shows, Channel 9, Channel 7, Channel 4. But then in Britain, we have like another version of those same shows where she is the it girl on that show. Very physically, sexually attractive, sexy accent, British, black. And she's even popped up on some of our primetime television shows and done some cover stories. So she's all 3. Media personality. She's done television. She's done news. She's done radio. She's done a cover story. She's done news journalist. You name it, she's done it. And she's actually been doing that for like close to 20 years. So she's really good. A lot of people don't know who she is because she's underrated. But here on my video, we're giving her some credit and some respect. Coming in at number 7 is Wendy Williams. Now, whether you like Wendy Williams or you hate Wendy Williams, she is the best at what she does. Now, she did live in the New York City area for the last 20 years. She's what they better known as a radio podcast. So she's good with radio. She can kill on the mic. She got mic skills. She was doing radio for about almost 12 years. And then she started doing some television specials. Then she started popping up on other television shows. Then she hosted shows, game shows. Then she appeared on a cable channel. And then she got her own television show, which has been on for the last 12, 13 years, called The Wendy Williams Show. I remember that came like in 2005, 2006, 2007, somewhere in there. I mean, black women can tell me better than that. But she has a strong presence. I mean, she didn't get that much training, and she pulled it all. I remember when she first came out, they criticized her. Like, they were saying, oh, you in your late 30s, early 40s. And she proved the doubters, the player haters, the non-skeptics that she can come in and captivate an audience. And she can. She has a big, colorful personality. Now, some men actually like Wendy Williams because she's tall and fully figured. Some men find her very physically, sexually attractive. And she's wrote 3 books. She's appeared in movies, television shows, commercials. And she still does television and radio. So she a triple threat. You know, she's someone to contend with. She's someone you should take into high regard. You know, she'll sometimes interview people. She'll sometimes go on location. And then for comedy mischief, she'll sometimes pull pranks, whether it's on her co-workers or have the crowd in on the fun. So she's good at interaction with pretty much everyone. Doesn't matter who you are. Coming in at number 6 is Monique. Now, Monique's one of these rare talents. You know, she did graduate from college. She did get a college degree, and she is a good, could-have-acclaimed Oscar award-winning actress. We all know her movie performances, Precious, that won her an Oscar. She was in Baby Boy. She's been in plenty of movies, had her own television show sitcom, The Parkers. And then, of course, she's wrote 3 books. And she's even done, if I believe it, if not mistaken, I think she might have done some theater later in her career. She done some theater plays. Like some of Tyler Perry's plays she did audition for, and then eventually she got into one of those movies. I'll have to check my resume, but she's even done theater, not just television film, but theater. Some producing. Who knows, there might be some directing in her future. And she has her own television show, and she's interviewed everyone. I mean, literally everyone. She's had the privilege to interview Oprah once or twice, Gayle, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. Let's not forget Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpner, Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson. She's interviewed Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson. You name the names, she's probably already interviewed these people. And she has a good track record because her television show gets strong ratings, I think, on BET and TV One. You know, Steve Harvey loved the show so much that she interviewed him like 4 times. And she does radio too sometimes. So she has a strong presence, you know, and she learned a lot from Oprah. And anyone that learns from Oprah is bound to succeed 10 times over. So that's why Monique's on this list. Plus, people like her. Coming at number 5 is my personal favorite and hot crush, Tyra Banks. Any woman that's 6 feet, 6'1", and look fine like Tyra Banks, I'm going to watch. Now, Tyra Banks is like a prime example that she went from being a model, a supermodel. She was a model for like 12 years, and then she reinvented herself, became executive producer of 2 television shows. You already know there's American Top Model. That's like, 34, 35 seasons now. I mean, I can't keep up because Tyra Banks is so good that she got like 3 shows. Most people get 1 show. She got 3 shows. She got the Tyra Banks show. Then she has the show that she just did this year where celebrities dress up in costumes for movies and television shows, and the audience is supposed to guess which celebrities are wearing those costumes when they do dancing. So it's like Dancing with the Stars but in costumes. And she came up with the idea, and it got by far the biggest ratings in television history. And a lot of people were player hating on Tyra Banks. Coming in at number 4 is Cari Champion. Cari Champion is kind of like, there's Tyra Banks, and then there's Cari Champion. Why I like Cari Champion? Because she went to my favorite college, UCLA. You know, she don't just talk about sports. She lived the sports experience. You know, she played basketball and ran track in high school and college. She graduated from college with 2 college degrees, and then she broke in and did an internship. She popped up on this one show for about 2 to 3 years, and then she made her way to ESPN on SportsCenter to start her career, and then she was on ESPN First Take for like almost 6 years. Then she got her own show on SportsCenter, and now she got a commercial. I don't know if y'all saw the commercial, but it came like last year, where she's driving the new truck that's supposed to be the logo for the NBA, and the basketball players were in the back. I think it were like Clipper players, I can't quite remember, but she's got her own commercial. And they do, every now and then she does cover stories. You know, she's interviewed basketball players. She does news journalists, sports analysts. So she like does 4 or 5 different jobs, and she very physically, sexually attractive. I would not be watching SportsCenter or First Take if it weren't for Cari Champion. Like, yeah, Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bailey is good at what they do, but let's be honest, most of us weren't watching Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bailey. We were tuning in to see that 6'1", fine, sexy black woman, Cari Champion. Every person at this point knows who I'm talking about. Coming in at number 3 is Robets. Now, she's a legend. She's an icon. She's been doing this for 3 to 4 decades. You know, there's Barbara Walters, and then there's Robets, who is the best of the best. She's done cover stories, and she's done all them channels, 2020, Dateline, 60 Minutes, the spinoff show. She's got her own show, and she's wrote 2 to 3 books. And she can get phone calls from Oprah Winfrey. She can get phone calls from Michelle and Obama. You got to be on that level to get them type of phone calls. So she's the best at what she does. Coming in at number 2 is Pam Oliver. Now, Pam Oliver is a veteran, okay? She's been doing this for like 3 decades, going on 4. She's seen everything. She's done everything. She's even stopped by high schools and colleges to try to tell her story of how she broke in. And she's a prime example. You don't have to always play sports or do music just to get seen. You know, she's very good at what she does. She earned the trust of the athletes. She interviews the football players, the coaches, college sports, pro sports, and every now and then she'll do a news cover story. So she's multitask, 3 different things at once. You know, she's someone to learn from. If you're a black woman, that's who you should learn and aspire to be from. Coming in at number 1 is Oprah Winfrey. She is the icon. She is the legend. She is like the Michael Jordan of this. Because we all know the Oprah Winfrey story, or most of us do. She had to take 2 to 3 buses to go to school. And when she graduated from high school and college, she did pop up on your primetime NBC news channel for about 4.5 years. She did news stories, so she was a news anchor, a news journalist. She was a news analyst, a field reporter. She did like 4 different jobs at once. And she did that like in less than 4 years. So she might have done that for a total of 7 out of 4 years, but it was a total of 7 to 8 years that she did that. And then right in the prime of her career, she got her television show that went on for 20 years. And then even when the show was over, she owned not 1, not 2, but 3 cable channels. And you know them because when you go on there, there's the Oprah Winfrey channel. Now you tell me what woman on the planet Earth can do news channel, news broadcaster, news analyst, field reporter, news anchor, turn around, get her own television show for 20 plus years, go build a school in Africa, buy rental estate property, turn around and buy 2 to 3 cable channels, And these ain't no scrub channels. These are channels that me and you watch. The History Channel, Discovery Channel, and then put on her own channel, the Oprah Winfrey Channel. She is pretty much set the blueprints, and it doesn't matter if you're a black woman or a black man, and if you want to be successful, that's who you should learn from. 4 decades, not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, probably soon to be 5 decades. That's why Oprah Winfrey is #1. So most black women should be inspired to that. She breaking barriers that people can't comprehend. And the fact that she can get interviews from Michelle Obama, Barbara Walters, anyone she want. Yeah, so this is the legend. This is the icon. This is the Michael Jordan of this stuff. This woman's interviewed Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Kobe. You name the people, she have interviewed them all. Countless of times. And she ain't showing no signs of slowing down. Wrote 3 books. Got 2 book clubs. I mean, there ain't one thing that you can't name that Oprah Winfrey has not done. If she ain't done it, she soon will do it.